if 2y squared plus 16 equals 25 plus y squared, what are all possible values of y? 1 only, 3 only, -3 only, -3 and 3 only, or 1, 3, and -3. Now, if you're on the test and your brain kind of just freezes on a problem like that because of, it's quadratic, one of the easiest things you should do on all these standardized tests that are multiple choice is substitution. Just take the answer, plug it in, and see if it works. And this problem actually makes it super easy. So let's just start by doing that. Let's use 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 16 is 18. 25 plus 1 is 26. So, no, that's wrong. So we can get rid of A and E. So, looking at this, well, since it's squared, we already know that that will always be positive. So, both 3 and 3 most likely are going to work, since there is no option that says no answer. But let's just go ahead and put in -3. So, 2 times -3 squared plus 16 equals 25 plus -3 squared. So -3 squared is what? 9. 9 times 2, 18 plus 16 equals 25 plus 9. And let's see here, that's going to be what? 34 and 34. All right. So, and since -3 works, we know that regular 3 is going to work. They're both going to work, right? Good job. That's easy. But what if you look at that and the first thing that comes into your mind, you think that, oh, I have to set it equal to 0 and factor. Well, we can do that too. So let me just get rid of this real quick. So, okay, the first thing you have to do is you have to get the squared variable by itself, everything equal to 0. So we'll bring it over here, minus y squared minus y squared, and we'll go ahead and bring this 25 over also. Two y squared minus y squared is just 1y squared. Ooh, we like that. What's 16 minus 25? -9 equals 0. Ooh, now that we really like. What's that called again? Oh, that's right, my friends. That is called the difference of two squares. The first term is squared, the second term is squared. So what you do, we can factor that easily. You just square each one. Y plus 3 and y minus 3. The opposite signs there equals 0. And you would set each factor there equal to 0. Y plus 3 equals 0, and then y minus 3 equals 0, and solve. But, of course, if we're taking the SAT, we're smart cookies, right? So we know that's just going to be y equals plus or minus 3. And there you go. So whichever way is easier, not bad. If k raised to the 7x minus 6 equals k raised to the 9x plus 2, what is the value of x? Okay, don't let this one scare you. There's a rule that says if the bases are equal, then the exponents must be equal. Once they've been isolated and we don't have anything else around here, so all we have to do, we can just get rid of these and bring the exponents down. 7x minus 6 equals 9x plus 2, and solve like we normally would. I'm going to bring the 7x over here. I usually try to keep the variable positive most times, so we'll bring the 7x over here and we'll bring the 2 to the other side. Okay, so negative 6 minus 2 would be negative 8 equals 2x. Alright, divide by 2. And you got negative 4 equals x. And if you wanted to, you could just plug it back up in here. Let's see, that would be negative 28 minus 6 would be negative 34. That would be negative 36 plus 2, negative 34. Boom. And we got it. All right, easy peasy. Orders for coffee at the Foggy London Cafe have been dropping by 80 cups per week, and orders for tea have been rising by 120 cups per week. This week's receipts show 4,800 coffee orders and 1,200 tea orders. Which equation would calculate the number of weeks, W, until tea orders and coffee orders are equal? So, okay. So W is the number of weeks. So I represented negative 80W. That's how much the coffee orders are going down. And positive 120W equals the rise of the tea orders. So, okay, it told us 4,800. That's what the coffee orders are at. But they're losing 80 a week. We want to know when that equals 1,200. When you're adding 120 a week. And there you go. You would just pick the equation that looks like that. You know, you could flip-flop those or flip-flop those. But yeah, that would give you the right answer because that's all it was asking for. However, bonus time. What if the question wasn't just asking us for the equation and multiple choice? What if it was asking us, it wanted to know how many weeks before the coffee and the tea orders were equal? Well, all we would have to do is just solve this equation. So, shall we? And because I like to always keep the variable positive, if I can, I'm going to take the 80W over there. So then I'll take the 1,200 to the left side here. Okay, gets rid of that and that. 4,800 minus 1,200 is what? 3,600 equals 120 plus 80, that would be 200. W. Okay, divide by W, or 200. My mistake. And what do we got? What's 3,600 divided by 200? That would be 18. 18 weeks. So there you go. That's what you would put if that was what they were asking in that question. Not too bad. I pity the fool that doesn't watch, subscribe, or like this video. I'll see you next time.